Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. And yeah, so we have a big news here as CJ McCollum has been elected of the president of the National Basketball Players Association. And so he's going to be succeeding the former president who was the two-term president, Chris Paul. The union announced this on Saturday. And so McCollum, he's been the vice president of the National Basketball Players Association's committee, dating back to 2018, and he's been involved in a lot of the decision making when it comes for the union in terms of negotiations with the NBA, all that great stuff. And so this is a great opportunity, and it shows the respect that they have for him to elect him to be the president after he served, as a vice president since 2018. And so this is great. I mean, McCollum is currently still 29 years old. This past season, he played in 47 games in the regular season, averaged 23.1 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, and 4.7 assists, while shooting about 46% on the court and 40% from three-point range. So yeah, definitely a tremendous player. And this goes to show, off the court, he has tremendous respect as well. And so I'm excited to see how this is going to work out for him. And just to go through the article here, some of the things that he's going to have to, take on now that he's not a president is finding, who's going to be the successor of the National Basketball Players Association. Now that the executive director, Michael Roberts, who has led the union since 2014, he's got to find that successor in that position. And he's also going to be tasked with the collective bargaining agreement, leading those talks in terms of, an NBA deal could potentially expire after the 2022-2023 season if either side chooses that they want to opt out. But if no side decides to, then it'll be more so the 2023-2024 season. And so obviously that's extremely big because you want to make sure that you get something that's going to represent the players extremely fairly. And we do not, as fans, want to see any basketball in the future just, like either missing games or holding out of you, and none of that's crazy stuff. So he's going to be a key role in trying to make sure that that doesn't come to that, and that the players feel like they have everything that they're looking for out of the agreement. Those things are always tricky. Both sides will have to come to an agreement, stuff like that. But that's obviously a little ways out from now, but still something that he's going to have to work on throughout his presidency there. But yeah, I mean, other than that, hey, the Blazers, obviously the whole situation with Dame, this offseason, the talks, as to whether or not he's happy down there. One thing that I'm pretty sure that Dame's really happy for is having CJ McCollum on his team. And those guys got to find some way, somehow, to be able to compete with these historically super teams, I could say. And so that's going to be their challenge this upcoming season, and certainly looking forward to seeing what all the Trail Blazers are going to do to try to continue to contend and make that deep playoff push, and hopefully for the Trail Blazers be able to finally get over that hump. That's what they really want to do, and obviously they've got the talent to do so. They just need a few more pieces, and so we'll see how things play out. But there you go. There you have it. CJ McCollum, the president of the National Basketball Players Association. So looking forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do, and excited for him. Great opportunity. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. Really appreciate you guys and all the support, everything that you guys are doing in terms of like the likes, the comments, all that great stuff. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And make sure, if you haven't already, you consider subscribing to the channel. The best way to stay up to date with NBA news as well as NFL content as well. But with that being said, appreciate you guys, and see you guys next time.